Hi, I'm Miss Candy from the Norco Library, and today we're going to be making fairy gardens. But the first thing I want to talk to you about is, have you signed up for summer reading? You can go to our website and sign up. It's www.myspl.org, and we have children's, teens, and adults. Just go right on our site and you can just click right on it and sign up. It runs from June 1st to July 31st, and if you read 360 minutes, you're going to get a prize. Okay, so is everybody ready to start with the fairy gardens? So the first thing you'll do, these are to-go bags. Okay, you will go online and you will register for the fairy gardens. You will put on which branch that you would like to pick up your garden. They will come in a to-go bag. Everything will be in there, except there's a couple of little things that you might need at home, and I'll go over those with you. So are you ready to get started? Okay, so the first things you need from home will be a paper towel, a glass of water, and you will also need a pair of scissors. Okay, since we went over everything that you need at home, you're going to pick up your bag, and in the bag you're going to have a little wooden house, a plant saucer. In a bag you will have some little tiny flowers, a couple of little tiny ladybugs, a little mushroom, a fairy, a gnome, some rocks, some moss, some dirt. You will also have a little piece of clay. Okay, are we ready to get started? So the first thing you need to do is cut off the little loop on your fairy house. You're going to place your fairy house where you want to sit it inside the saucer, so you kind of know where to place it. And then you're going to kind of look inside the saucer to see where you want to put your flowers, because you don't want to put your flowers where you're going to put your fairy house, because you're going to smash them. So then the first thing we're going to do is we're going to open all our paints. We have blue, green, and red, and we're going to paint our fairy house. And you can use all the colors. You don't have to put them like I'm going to put them. You can do them any way you want to, because to use your creativity is the best thing to do. Not everybody's has to look just like mine. And you don't even have to use all three colors if you don't want to. And I'm going to do mine all solid, but if you want to put polka dots on it, swirls, whatever you want to do, that's fine. And then once you're finished painting it, you're going to sit it to the side so it can dry. And please don't use a lot of paint, because it's going to take forever for it to dry. Okay, you know what? This is taking a long time, and I know it's going to take you a while at home too. So you know what? We're going to use a little bit of library magic. Oh look, library magic worked. The house is all painted. So now we can set it aside so it can dry. So the next step we're going to do is we're going to take out the little ball of clay that you guys have. And when we first put our house on there, you remember where you want to put the flowers. I kind of put mine like by the house, and you can make a little ball of clay and just kind of roll it up and press it onto the bottom of the plant saucer. Then you're going to take your little flower and you're going to kind of fold over the stem. They're real easy to fold over. And then you're going to, whatever ones you want to use, you're going to stick them in the clay. That's going to kind of hold them up. And I used like 3 in each one. I think you have 7 or 8 in your bag. You can use how many ever you want. You can use all the colors you want, or you can just put some aside for later. You might want to like put it closer to the house or something. Okay. So we got that pretty well done. And the next part is a little bit messy. So if you have gloves at home, you might want to use it. I'm not going to use gloves. I'm just going to wash my hands afterwards, and I'm going to try to pour the dirt in there. So you're just going to put a little bit of dirt in your bag. You may have to get your hands a little messy and put it all over inside here. You may want to kind of smooth it out. Okay, and put it around your flowers so your clay doesn't show. Just a little bit more. Okay, all right. Okay, if your fairy house is dry, you can now place it where you want to sit it in here. Okay? And now we're going to take the rocks and moss. You have about 7 or 8 rocks in the bag. Now what I'm going to use the rocks for is like a little walkway for the fairies. You can use them wherever you want to, but I'm going to put, let's see, how many is it going to take? 1, 2, 3, 4, and I even have some left over, so I could put those any place else I want to in here. Okay? Then we're going to take our moss. Okay? And our moss is going to be like we're in the forest with the fairies. So this is the moss in here, and we're just going to like kind of tear it apart and put it wherever we want to. Okay. And you can use as much as you want. If you don't want your grass, your dirt to show through, you can use all of it. I kind of like for my dirt to show through because it looks more like you're in a forest, you know, because in a forest you have places where there's too much, there's not enough sunlight, so you're going to have some dirt showing up. Then you're going to take your little, it's a little tiny mushroom, and it's peel off back, and you can put it on your house. And we have a couple of ladybugs, and they're little tiny, but you peel them off too. I'm going to put mine on my house. You might want to put one on a rock. It's entirely up to you. Use your creativity. Okay, and then you have a little gnome and a little fairy. And you can set them, I'm going to set mine right by the gnome, right by the little walkway, and the fairy, I'm going to sit her over to the side over here. Okay, and then I think we have everything finished. So you have your little fairy house there, little fairy garden with your house, your gnome, and your fairy. So you need to meet us again. We're going to have this. It will be on Thursday. And if you have any questions or anything, we'll be happy to answer any of the questions while it's filming. And it'll be on, you can go back, if you don't catch it on that date, you can go back and see it again. Okay? All right. Bye, everybody.